Hello dear friends, we were discussing model number 6 B Gateman's Gift by R.K. Narayan. We have seen around 2 pages of this extract. Now we are going to discuss line by line the remaining part of the extract. It requires perhaps 2 to 3 lectures more. I would like to recall the last passage or para which we have seen in my previous video. His wife suggest him, why not go to the office and find out from them what is exactly there in the envelope, a registered post. And he says, not I will never show my face there again, replied Singh. And he raised some suspicion in his mind about his deeds in the office. He remembered that every time he took something there, people crowded in the office around him, stopped all the work for nearly an hour, and that must also have reached the Sahib's ears. Somebody complained against him, and that's why perhaps the Sahib sent this registered post. He wondered about saying the same. With the letter in his pocket, he lost taste for food. So there is a tension in his mind raised. He lost the taste of food, wandered about unkempt, with his hair standing up like a halo, an accustomed sight, his years in military service having given him habitual tidiness. His wife lost all peace of mind and became miserable about him. So it becomes the matter of worry. And he was unable to concentrate on his personal life also. Personal cleanliness. All the time he was thinking about the registered post. His wife lost all peace of mind and became miserable about him. He stood at the crossroads, clutching the letter in his hand. He kept asking everyone he came across, tell me what is there in this. To everyone, each and every person, the person is asked by him that what is exactly in that registered post. But he would not brook the suggestion to open it and see the content. He did not allow anybody to open it, and he himself did not open the letter, registered post, to see what exactly in that envelope. So forthwith Singh found his way to the City X-Ray Institute at Racecourse Road. We have seen that somebody had suggested him to go to Racecourse Road where City X-Ray is there, and you can take an X-ray of the envelope so that you will come to know what exactly there in the envelope. As he entered the gate, he observed dozens of cars parked along the drive at the Gorkha watchman at the gate. As soon as he reached the Racecourse Road, he came to know that there are dozens of cars parked over there. Gateman was there, Gurkha, a watchman was there at the gate. Some people were sitting on the sofa reading books and journals. This is a common sight of any big office. They turned and threw a brief look at him and resumed their studies. A single glance from these people were there, and once again they remained busy in reading the books and journals. As Singh stood uncertainly at the doorway, an assistant came up and asked. Assistant in that X-ray institute came immediately to him and asked, "What do you want?" Singh gave a salute, held up the letter uncertainly, and muttered. Singh saluted him to the assistant, gave him the letter, and murmured, "Can I know what is inside this?" The assistant made the obvious suggestion, but Singh replied, "They said you could tell me what's inside without opening it." First of all, assistant replied that open it and see what is in the envelope. But Singh refused the suggestion and said, "You could tell me what is inside without opening it." The assistant asked, "Where do you come from?" Singh explained his life, work, and outlook, and concluded. Singh explained him each and everything happened in the life and concluded, "I have lived without remark all my life. There was not a single remark on me and my life. I knew trouble was coming." There were tears on his cheeks. The assistant looked at him curiously as scores of others had done before. When the assistant sees tears in his eyes, he curiously was looking towards him before others could see, smiled and said, "Go home and rest. You are not all right. Go home." The simple thing is that unless and until you open the envelope, how could you know what is exactly in that envelope? And this is the matter beyond explanation for the assistant, and that's why he said that you are not feeling well, you should go to your house and take rest. "Can't you say what is in this?" Singh asked pathetically. The assistant took in his hand, exclaimed it, and said, "Shall I open it?" Assistant took the registered post in his hand from the Singh and asked, "Shall I open it?" "No, no, no," Singh cried and snatched it back. Snatched the registered post back. There was a look of terror in his eyes. He was terribly frightened. The assembly looked up from their pages and watched him with mild amusement in their eyes. The people who were sitting there on the sofa and reading the newspapers and journals immediately looked towards the Singh. It was the matter of amusement for them. The assistant kindly put his arms on his shoulders and let him go. Assistant put his both arms on his both shoulders, Singh's both shoulders, and laid him out. You get well first. What the assistant said to Singh? You get well first and then come back. I tell you, you're not all right. You are not all right. I tell you, better way, you should go to home, take rest, get well, and then come. I will tell you what is in it. Walking back home, he pondered over it. Why are they all behaving like this as if I were a madman? The obvious question raised in the mind of Singh, that why are they all behaving like this as if I were a madman?